you guys went through town, commissioned a new outhouse to be built for the one that Jogar blew up with a box.
House music.
Jogar talked to some more kids and some Dragonborn and another random man and a random woman at the Adventurers Guild and found some books. Then you guys went on the road to Jogar's parents. Did not pass his mother walking into town, so she's probably not walking into town today. And then you got to what has now become a toll road. And after refusing to pay the toll and attempting to intimidate what Jogar thought was an elf, chin-butted a furbolg, and then everything went to fog, and then everything went to more fog.
Great googly boogly.
And here we are.
Sorry.
We're back to the top of the turn order. So Huegriff, you are up. As a reminder, you are blinded. You're concentrating on conjure animals, and you are currently within the melee attack range of the red dotted enemy.
Oh, I am.
How is Huegriff in there?
He has like a spear or something?
He has a halberd, so a 10-foot reach.
Got it.
That's wild.
Alright.
So,
but he is also blinded, so...
He is also blinded, and you are also blinded.
So that cancels out?
It's a neutral roll, yes.
Right.
This is dumb as fuck.
You are also shining your starry light, so it's basically like when you turn your high beams on in like a really bad snowstorm.
That doesn't help anybody!
Alright, so I will command the rhino to take a step this way.
Okay.
So that he can get ready to charge this guy.
Oh my god.
He's charging the tent and whoever's in it.
I guess you could say he was in a blind rage.
Okay, so...
he also gives up an attack of opportunity to this guy. I could have done it smarter, but I thought this was more fun.
Rhino's about to fuck his day up.
Alright, so that one is Mr. Chief, so he'll take his opportunity attack. And I'll actually use the right character sheet today, so that's a 13.
That hits.
That hits, and he takes 11.
Yep.
Whack down the Morning Star on the rump of the rhino as he tries to run away. Okay, so for this, you can make your attack roll.
Alright.
The character has... Effectively, it's total, so it'll be at disadvantage because you can't see him through the tent. But if you deal enough damage to break the tent, the damage will carry over to him.
So, 13?
So, 13. Roll damage.
Okay.
So
roll 8 plus 4.
So that would be
48
if you include the
5.
charge.
Yes.
Right.
Come on, big money.
Bring down the house.
19.
Plus 5. So that's 24.
Plus 5, so 24.
That's
okay.
pretty good.
Yeah, that's solid.
13 does not hit the 13 does not hit the guy in the tent. Wait. No, it does.
Ooh.
I need
it
to
does.
Roll that concentration thing.
You have
maybe.
24.
Yep.
That's gonna require him to actually...
6 damage is going to knock out the tent.
Damn. Flimsy tent.
And so there's 18 left over. And so you hit him for 18 damage.
Yep.
He is going to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 10.
Damn, he nailed that. Did he make the strength, what's called, throw?
It's now strength saving throw.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. That's a 1, so he is now prone.
He's knocked the fuck down.
Oh, you're right.
Well, I mean, he was in a tent.
Oh no,
it kind
I
of
can do this.
came down on him.
The big
give him
ass.
Nope, I'm sorry. He gets a snail. He's still concentrating on his fog cloud. He is now full-on rammed by the horn of the rhino.
Oh.
Pushed to the ground. The tent is gone. You can now see the furbolg that was casting the spell and this kind of chain-mailed Goliath.
Well,
inside
Atlas can
that
see
were inside the
because we
tent.
are in a fog cloud.
Atlas can see it, and the rhino can see it.
Technically, the dog could see it if he wasn't busy eating my arm.
That is that. So
Okay,
he's prone.
Alright, then I guess Huegriff will try shooting where he remembers the guy at. with his story form. Hopefully not hitting Jogar.
Dear Lord.
Okay, so-
Okay.
So disadvantage
Yeah,
because.
so 9.
Wait, hold on. You're attacking which one?
This guy.
Okay. So 9 does not hit. Your shot goes out through. What would it be like? Like the ray of a high beam going through the fog. It just keeps shooting out into the ether.
Alright. Then I guess I'll take the dodge action, because I don't think I can hit him with something else.
Okay. So attacks against you will have disadvantage.
Yeah.
And you have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Hey.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Atlas. You
All
are up and you are
right.
grappling the warg.
All right. I need to do some measurements. Oh yeah, we can
oh.
reach him.
Remember, you have a 10-foot reach because you're in your enlarged state.
All right. So now that we
Time
establish
for a
that,
bonkin'.
1, 2, 3, and I can reach to this guy, right?
You can reach to the first guy from there. Yes.
All right. I talked about this with my bro, and I'm gonna pose it to you now. I have an idea, but I need you to hear me out.
Okay.
I want to use the dog as a weapon on this Goliath. Is it possible I can do damage to both of them because I'm using it as a weapon?
So it's a large creature. It's about 400 pounds. It is very difficult to pick it up and use it as a weapon. It is
But I have the
possible.
trap and roller free. Would that be counted as an improvised weapon?
It would. You would have disadvantage because it's the same size as you.
Is it?
It's a large creature, and you are a large creature.
Yep. You,
All
the
right.
rhino, and him are all the same size.
So
Well,
you will have disadvantage, but you will be proficient.
it's a good thing that I'm also a barbarian, because Atlas sees that he needs to put a little bit of his back into it. We're gonna get a little reckless, baby!
Okay. So you can make a straight attack roll with the warg.
Alrighty. Here we go. Tavern Brawler. That's a 16. Double 16s
right,
for 22
22.
on both sides.
Okay, so roll 2d4 and add your rage modifier. 2d4 plus strength plus rage damage.
2d4. Okay. Advanced roller. 1d4, 2d4 plus how many you said?
Plus your strength,
Strength
plus
and your
your
rage.
rage damage.
Strength and rage. That would be a plus 5. Holy mackerel. Let's do it. Big damage, big damage. Yeah!
Well, alright, so they're each going to take 6.
Hey, you know what? I'll live with that. But I'm
just
not
sitting
done
here.
yet. I get attack number 2.
This poor dog was never ready for this, guys. What the fuck are we doing?
12.
12 does not hit. So the second time you try and move the dog around, he's not wanting to be moved, and definitely is not wanting to be used as a weapon. It's hard to actually pick him up and do it, and you're kind of just pushing him around, trying to force him in.
Oh man.
This was bludgeoning damage, by the way. Just
Yeah.
you trying to force the dog into the chain-mailed Goliath.
What's the matter, boys?
Dear Lord.
A little afraid to come out and play? And that was my move, my action, and I got nothing for my
Bonus
bonus action right now. I've
You
already
could-
raged, so
You could
I'm gonna have to
grapple
roll.
the thing,
oh,
one you just
I
attacked?
could.
being you made
Can you
an
grapple
attack.
2
with it.
things?
Do I want to
You
do
have,
that?
you have 2
though?
arms. You won't be able to attack with the warg again, because you need 2 arms to actually pick it up and use it.
Oh,
If you have 2 things
well-
grappled,
You could try just slamming them into each other. Now, Kith.
I don't think
God
I'll
gave
do
you
that.
2
I
hands
think
for a
I like
reason.
this idea right now. So yeah, we're calling turn there.
all right, good stuff. Okay, next is.
Yep.
What did I do?
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Oh, Captain America, Captain, what
Make
do
that save, baby.
Next is the chief. What save does he make for Spirit Guardian?
Wisdom save of DC 13, I believe.
You're moving up in this world.
That's an 11. What's the damage?
Hey, oh, it's time for that damage, baby. Oops. That's the wrong way to do that.
Close.
That's the correct way to do that.
It's okay. That's
So
all right.
11,
It's about average.
and his speed is half, right?
Correct. While he's in the zone, yes.
So you've seared his shins effectively, and can't really move. They're like turning the same toasted color as your baguettes, which is strange because his skin is like a dark gray color. Or wait, no.
He's slowly
What is his
turning it again.
No, it's a bugbear, so it's more of like a orange furs getting singed off.
Nobody can stand the light.
So, feeling that he's going to make an attack on Davy.
Okay, come at me.
And this will be at disadvantage because you can see him and he can't see you.
Correct.
Cool. So that's a 7.
That does not hit.
That would have been a lot of damage.
And the Morning Star just impales itself into the ground.
Wait, how
To
is
be
Davey
fair,
seeing
the
the bugbear
17 did
currently?
not
He has
hit.
blind
Be-
sense.
I have
blind
blind
sight.
sight fighting.
Oh my god, that's right.
Mind fighting style.
Yeah, so not only did I not know the fog was overpowered, so I took blind fighting to make sure I was okay, but then we
Yes.
got fogged and it made it even better.
I didn't
And-
realize you were gonna come at us with some cracked ass character, Will. Holy shit.
And he
Did
is
you roll
I
compelled.
didn't know
Stats
he
for
was
this?
cracked.
Specifically tailored to our situation.
He is compelled to fight you as well. You compelled duel him. before.
No,
That
he
is
took
not compelled
damage
anymore, he
from
took
an
damage.
ally,
Ah.
so he's not. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Gonna cross that off then.
Well,
Alright.
that was his
Yeah,
attack.
I doomed
unless
his
he has
plan
plan
another
from the
one.
start there.
That is all Mr. Chief is going to do. So that means up next is Davey.
Okay. Dave is gonna keep this simple. He just got attacked by Mr. Chief, so it's all in fair turn. He'll attack right back. So
All right.
try
With
it
advantage?
once. Oh
With
yeah, I
advantage,
do get advantage
because you can see him, he can't see you.
So 22.
22 hits
Let's roll that
Nice.
damage. 5
for
damage.
5.
And
Alright.
Do
then,
so little damage.
you know, second verse, same as the first. Let's do this with advantage.
17.
17.
to hit.
Again, try to go straight through
And
the
then,
leaves of his hide armor.
let me see. You know what? I am going to use a second level spell slot for Divine Smite as well.
Okay.
Second level. He is not undead or a fiend, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And it was not.
17.
Oh,
17
Oh
additional
my
radiant damage.
21 and 5 is 26.
That is a lot
That
of
is
damage. He
2
crit
8s
for
and
2
a
of
1.
those. That is still. That is hefty.
You
Okay.
wield your trident around, you stab him directly into the chest,
And
and the
pull on
crushing
my
radiant
holy-
energy sears him, and he is looking pretty worse for wear.
Well, we would say
If you
that.
could see
if we
him,
could
he would
see
be
him.
looking pretty worse for wear.
Yeah.
My thoughts exactly. Thank you.
I just know where he is. Okay, yeah, I don't want to move around too much and expose other people, so I'm gonna kind of chill where I am.
Okay.
It's not over, baby. Take that save.
Yes. Wisdom again.
Correct.
That's
Hey.
Oh no!
Oh,
That's
boy.
pretty rough.
Hey,
That damage.
That's nearly 2 crit dice in a row.
Right. So 13.
These
That ain't looking
croissants are
too
cracked,
hot.
my guys.
No, they're buttery
Ooh,
flaky.
doo-doo. Cool. He is invisible at the moment. He's going to come up to the source of his recent radiant burns. And
Uh-oh.
first attack... Actually, all 3 attacks are the same because he is now blinded.
Which guy is doing this now?
It's
This one.
Did he make a save?
He did. That's the one I just rolled.
Oh, I thought you rolled it for the other guy. Okay.
Oh,
No.
no, I will have to do that
Okay, okay.
momentarily.
That's cool.
Right. So he is going to
you
make.
might need to do that.
I might.
Well,
He's going
yeah,
to
I
make
might. We'll see.
all 3 attacks against Josue.
He will
Or
try.
neutral, yeah.
7.
Nope.
No,
22.
it's
Fortunately,
at
yes.
disadvantage. It's 14.
No, it's
remember?
neutral because they can't. Like
Neither can
Josue
see
can't
each other.
see. Neither can see
Oh,
each other, so
okay.
it's neutral.
It's a big bond.
Oh no!
Oh,
Your
no.
Guardians is gone.
I was gonna hit cast mirror images this turn too and never get hit again. That sucks. All right.
And
I mean, you can
Finally,
still if you want.
he's going to slash with the axe, bonk with the hammer
Oh,
for 5.
A bonk on the head.
All right. So I might have bigger problems currently.
Oh, no.
I'm alive. I'm not dead.
But
So I'm doing okay. You know what? I'm doing okay. Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Next,
No, I don't have 98 hit points.
and he cannot hide anymore, so
Oh!
he is just
Oh
here.
god.
Next
Turn
is
this thing off real quick.
the Goliath. The next Goliath.
Oh, Jogar, I can't help seeing you look like a Gregorian monk in that
Going
hood.
to go mad. Hearing how much you've just been pummeled,
in a hood.
the other one is also going to make an attack on you, Josue.
Hey,
not
what
your
the fuck is
character.
that?
Oh,
That's a 1. That's pretty darn bad.
Get fucked.
Alright, so he misses, and he can do nothing else. But he gets his reaction back, even though he didn't use it. Now you're up, Josue.
All right. We're not about that shit. We're sticking with the original fucking plan. We're going to cast this real quick. I say, kind of gasping in pain a little bit as I do so, but I'm surrounded now.
Okay.
now
My
there's 7
Josue's.
bloodied Josues.
7, yeah, there's 3 bloodied Josues dancing around me.
Alright.
And we're gonna do that. He's gonna get an attack of opportunity if I leave. You know what? I have other things I could be doing here. Let's the Baguette, sensing my distress, is gonna fucking come over here and bonk the shit out of this man. I fucking hope.
Let's go. You can't see him, and he can't see you, so neutral roll.
Listen, my Baguette never had eyes to begin with. He could sense him. It's all good.
Actually, you might want to see what spiritual weapon is because he might have an advantage. But it
No,
doesn't
it's
matter.
because
That's what I
you make an-
actually think it might, but it's
No,
okay. This
you make
fits
an
either
attack
way.
with the weapon.
Huh?
You are making an attack through the weapon. So you have
Not-
to be able to see.
No, it doesn't use my line of sight. I don't have to see the target to attack with the weapon.
Doesn't it say you make an attack?
Beep it in. Let's see.
Let me pull it up real quick here. Boop. You create a floating spectral weapon with a range less
You
for the
can make a
duration.
melee attack.
You make a melee attack on the 5 feet of the
So
weapon.
You are making the attack.
But I don't
through
need
the
to
weapon.
see to make the attack. So
That's part of
why-
making a melee attack. You don't have to see anything to make a melee attack. It's just if you
Hmm.
can't see it, you have disadvantage.
Interesting.
But you are the one that has to be doing this.
Either way, it works, and he takes that damage. So
He
suck
does.
it.
So that's
dear
8
Bold.
force damage to Mr. Captain.
So does that debunk the posthumous spiritual weapon avenging Josue if he would die?
Yes, because he can't take bonus actions if he's dead.
Ah.
Sorry, Josue would never die.
It'll still be there. It doesn't go away. It just doesn't do anything.
I
A
kind
fireball
of-
that he's taken. Say otherwise.
Cool.
I
Action,
kind of
bonus
want
action.
to. I think I want to risk it and slip the fuck out of dodge real quick, a little
Okay,
bit.
show me the path you're taking.
I think I'm going to go. Hold up a sec.
Are you sure you want to do that? You'd be potentially
Hi
taking
there.
3 attacks of opportunity. Well, 2.
Okay.
Well, 2, because 1, you take the rhino.
No, only ever two because he's only in melee with the
Going.
two.
So if I go here, I take 2 because this guy is in reach, right? That's what
Yes.
we're talking
Correct.
about here.
Yes.
Does he have disadvantage for going through Davy?
So that being the case, he can't see me either, right?
Right. He doesn't
Right,
have to
it would
see
be
you
a
Yeah,
to
so
neutral
make
they're
roll.
a
already a
check.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
but
Anybody
you are
who-
also at disadvantage. But you are attacks against you have advantage because you can't see. Attacks against you have disadvantage because your attackers can't see.
That includes when I'm running away from something?
Yep.
Correct. Still an
That's
attack.
kind of lame. Alright, you know what? We'll stay here. We're gonna weather this storm. It's gonna be fine.
I was gonna say, like, 2 attacks is probably what you're gonna receive anyway if you stay here, so, like...
Well, yeah, once I realized the 10-footer guy over there is also a factor.
Remember the captain to your southeast makes 3 attacks on his turn.
He can only take one.
I
though.
realize, but I also
On-
have
on
3
a-
duplicates.
As a reaction, yes, but if his turn comes back around, he could attack you 3 more
Yes,
times.
but he could also just follow me.
Yeah, like he has been for the last, like, 2 turns.
Yeah, like this guy's kind of obsessed with me. It's a bit weird. Especially because I'm not the one who even punched him first. Like, what the fuck, dude?
You also have mirror image up, so
Yeah.
That's why
that
I'm
should
waiting.
help you,
Mirror
yeah.
image, in theory, could soak a couple, and we'll see what the fuck happens after that. I'm done. I'm not
Alright.
moving. That's
this
bad.
guy is dead. Jogar,
Oh shit! I thought that guy
You
had
have-
turned.
you have your spectral arms up as well.
Yes, I
Do
do.
I have like a? Can I put a thing on myself for mirror images?
Yeah, you can make up
Yeah.
whatever thing you'd
Yeah.
like.
No, we'll give myself a ninja mask.
All right, I'm gonna attack the guy under me on the map here.
And then I'm gonna
Hold on, wait,
give.
why is... Did I move the red guy?
Oh wait. Oh, hold up.
no,
The
the
red
red
guy?
guy's still in the same place.
No, that's where he... Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, why can I not make a white circle? I could have done the colors of the French flag as my mirror images.
Sorry, Joe. What you up to?
All good. I'm gonna guy right below me. I'm gonna slap him with the quarterstaff first.
Okay. 22. You strike him good. Roll your damage.
And then after that, I still have 3 key points. So you know what? I'm just gonna punch the
You have
shit. out of this guy.
multi-attack.
Oh yeah, I do have.
You
Let me
make 2
let me
attacks
hit
on
him a
it.
second time.
12. Swings wide right.
Okay, now I'm gonna do a multi-attack with key points.
Okay, so make your
And-
first unarmed strike.
God damn it!
First one doesn't land. Second one doesn't land.
Oh.
This extra fog just got you confused.
Just
Dude, can you take that out of your man? I can't fucking see.
I don't know, man. I'm doing just fine.
Davey, if I could see you right now, I'm gonna rip that fucking thing out of your mouth.
Do you wish to move?
And then he says, "You what?" Straight face, as if he broke character.
Yeah, actually, I am gonna move just a little bit since the guy below me made the opportunity attack earlier.
He already had his turn, so it would have come back.
Yeah, I feel like people want to make some moves here, and I feel like I can. No, I'll stay.
Okay.
Turtle.
Uh,
All right. Next is the warg, who is being grappled, held by the tail, up in the air after just being used to pummel his own ally by Atlas. He's going to try and bite you.
That's got to be too hard.
On the calf. So that's an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
So 9.5 for rage, so 4. And
Yep.
make a
1, 2,
dexterity
3,
saving
4.
throw with advantage.
Strength saving throw.
Strength.
Oh yeah,
Or sorry, yeah, strength saving throw with advantage.
strength save with advantage.
So 16
16.
bites into your calf, and it hurts. But it doesn't really hurt, because this is a puny little warg, and you are a big, strong half-orc.
Oh,
Man.
just take your medicine like a man, dog.
These guys still can't see, but they are now in plain view, and they're getting charged at by a fucking rhino.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to see if this works this time. He's going to try to Sacred Flame the rhino. And I think it's going to cast Cure Wounds again, so he's not
It
doing
did.
that. So, can you have the rhino make a dexterity saving throw, please, Ian?
Sure. Oh my god, this is so bad.
That's a
It's still.
12,
How'd it get a fucking 12? It has -1.
and his spell save DC is 12.
He
The rhino
passes.
narrowly avoids
It beats it.
the bursting radiant energy.
you could hit a fucking giant ass rhino.
Yeah.
Now the Rhino
And-
decided to pull out his glasses at that exact moment.
He's going to
Wait a minute, I
cast
just say I'm in trouble.
a healing
Rhino
word.
rears on 2 legs.
A healing word onto his friend next to him that is currently prone. So he'll take 3. And now he's pretty much useless. Okay. So, this man that is knocked prone
Yes.
he should probably not stay prone, right? Can't see anybody.
He might
He's
try to play
going-
dead.
Alright, he's going to cast... I'm going to hope this works. He's going to cast Thunder Wave.
Alright.
Ruh-roh.
Ooh.
I need to actually put the words in. I'm so sorry. So, 15-foot cube originating from you. So, it's going to be
Oh.
1, 2, 3. It's basically going to be the cube where the rhino is, and then 3 squares above it and to the right of it.
Okay. So
Uh,
they
so
he has
the
to make a
rhino-
con save.
Needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, he didn't
Oh
make it.
no.
Or he doesn't make it, so he's going to take 2d8
Oh man.
thunder damage.
Okay.
And then he is going to be pushed 10 feet back, so 10 feet to the right.
Okay. Wait, 10 feet.
And now he'll stand up. That's 15. And he can't make it over there. He's going to move at least. 5, 10, 15.
Did he
Alright.
just push the Rhino back to let it get another charge?
Yeah, I know.
No, no.
I'm in danger!
He's hoping the table will protect him, but I feel like that was not a good assumption on his part.
Tent didn't protect me last time, but this flimsy ass table will protect me this time.
Table's at least made of wood. Tent is made out of some shitty cloth that has an AC of like 4.
Little
Alright.
sister, no, I'm going to
He's
give
moved
it
out of
my
the way.
fingers.
He's still concentrating on the fog cloud.
Mhm.
Huegriff. Your turn
Okay.
has returned.
So the rhino is going to take 1 step back, and then it's going to charge him.
Yeah, so make your 4d8 plus 5
Well, attack roll first.
attack roll first.
It's got to hit first. He could miss.
Oh,
He ain't missing.
That's a 25.
God damn.
Yeesh. Alright, roll
oh,
23.
God.
Well, 28.
Plus 5.
Eight. That's
Yeah.
so
Plus 5,
many.
28. Alrighty, and how does
Ian,
the
you know
line
you can
work
add
with
the plus
plan?
5 to your roll, so we don't have to add it ourselves.
The rhino charges straight through him and expecting resistance and doesn't get it and just plows right through him.
And you notice as well, actually you don't. Atlas, you notice as the rhino gores through this furbolg, you see a puff of white feathers kind of fly off it.
So I'm going
White
to put the rhino where he
feathers?
was, because the rhino brands up and goes, wait.
Oh,
is he
okay,
just
I
on
get
the
it.
horn?
I say he was nothing more. I say he's nothing more than a chicken.
Yeah, now he's decorating the horn. He's going to try getting multiple on now.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
So fog cloud dissipates, and you can see as you did when Davy first ran in, and you first came up next to him.
Thank goodness for that.
That works out
okay,
because
so Rhino made his
one
attack?
dude still can't see. The purple dude still can't see.
He cannot.
Alright. So,
So now you're up, Huegriff.
yeah.
Where
So
is
I'm,
the
even though
aura
we can't see, I'm still
for-
at disadvantage for, because I'm in melee range.
You
It's
have disadvantage
under the
on
blue.
ranged attack rolls, yes.
It's under
Okay.
the. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's
Because-
there.
Oh,
There is-
that's right. Yours is huge now. I forgot we
No.
fixed that.
Yeah.
There's not
That's,
somebody within 5 feet of you.
That's crazy.
Oh, okay, so it's only if they're within 5 feet?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
For disadvantage on range attacks.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna try helping out Josue.
Please.
Attack
Josue,
against him has
would you prefer healing or
advantage.
damage?
Your call, man. I trust
Okay.
you.
I'm gonna go for damage. I'm gonna target that guy with a guiding bolt.
Which one again? Sorry.
This guy.
Corporal dude.
Oh, Capitan.
Corporal. All right. 19 sears him straight
Okay.
onto the shoulder.
Ooh,
And then I'm gonna then
okay.
hit him with my Archer Starry Form, which has advantage.
Well, you already had advantage because he can't see.
Right.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Cool. So 21 uses a guiding bolt advantage, and he takes 7. Cool. He's not really looking too hot. Okay. Action, bonus action. You'd like to move?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Atlas,
Hmm.
you are grappling the warg.
Alright. I have a thought. I'm not sure if I should, but hear me out. I'm thinking intimidate this guy to get him to leave. Maybe even make use of him for later.
No survivors.
How are you planning to intimidate him? What are you doing to try? What are you going? Are you going to try to intimidate him? Just if you want to do that, describe how you do it. And then we'll
That's the
see.
thing. I'm not sure.
Do the Bane knee drop on the dog and scream at him. Your last name is literally Backbreaker. It's begging for it.
I will
Alright,
break the dog.
what? I want. I will take that. I'm going to try and unarmed strike this dog and do this very cruel thing, Jay.
Okay.
Oh my word!
So make your unarmed strike
Backbreaker,
against
come on.
the warg.
With no survivors. 13.
13. Right into the gut of the warg. Roll your damage.
Oh, that actually hit. Damn.
7.
That's max damage. But I'm not done yet. Let's do it again. I said it's time to break backs. I expect you to fold. 11.
11 does not come through. You still get
Alright.
kind of purchased onto the warg, but it's not enough to really. The insides are all kind of mush from the last punch, and you kind of just feel the mush around his abdomen again.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, actually, you know what? I got my bonus action. I can grapple the other guy.
You need to
Okay.
attack him, no?
I attacked twice.
You need- Right. Can you grapple anything, or do you have to grapple who you attacked?
Let me beep that back in. It says when you hit a creature with an unarmed strike or improvised weapon on your turn. Okay, yeah, no,
Target.
you're right.
That's be the one you attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Could I possibly have that?
Are you adding your
freebie-
rage damage to these?
Oh no, I wasn't. So that's
Alright, so
actually
he takes
a 9.
9. Cool.
Uh,
There's a global modifier thing you can check, and
all
it should always do it.
right. Could I intimidate this guy with a bonus action if you'd let me? Or would that require an action?
That'd be more of an action to do.
All
You're
right.
trying to get him to effectively flee.
I'll just say, look to him. If I was you, I'd be running right now. And cool turn.
Please put more space between you and the rhino. He needs a setup.
Okay.
Unless he runs off the map, then there's nothing we can do.
Cool. Next is the chief. Who? What do we do? He's no longer compelled. Yeah, so he's just going to make an attack on Jogar right in front of him.
Why?
Morningstar. It's a 15.
That hits me.
Alright, so 9 piercing. The Morningstar finds right into your chest.
Ugh, not the gut.
I think I'm doing something wrong. Okay. Davey, you are up.
Up I am. Let's see this. You know what? Davey has a goal, and it's to beat this captain up. So, actually, before I say that, that's an action. Okay, yeah. Okay. And I don't have advantage because he can see me now. So that's
The captain cannot see you anymore. The captain cannot see you because he's not within 5 feet of you.
this guy.
Oh, that is the chief.
Oh, the chief. Sorry,
That is the
got
chief.
15 to hit the
15
chief.
does not land.
Well, you know what? If at first you don't succeed,
All right,
try again.
What about one more?
16 also does not hit.
Oh, that's rough.
I'm content in my smoke. Oh, that'll be my turn.
Another exhale to refresh the condition. Good stuff. All right, El Capitan, blinded now. So,
Does he realize that, what's it called? Wardy's no longer blinded.
probably not. So he's just going to make another attack on him at disadvantage. Not this one. So,
I always feel a little bad for him. Like, there's like 3 Josue's popping in and out of smoke, and he has to like play whack-a-mole with them.
yes. So, I'm going to need your help for what your mirror image actually does. So,
You're
first
muted,
attack.
Wardy.
You're muted.
Son of a bitch, you are attacking me.
Yes.
All right, well that doesn't. All right, so,
So,
that's a
what the
D200.
fuck
Hold up,
is that?
hold up,
Okay,
hold
so
up.
that is an
So
11
you
because he has
D20.
disadvantage.
So you don't actually make the attacks. I roll to see if they go to this things first. So the first attack does go to the thing. So that goes to the thing.
But it misses.
My AC is an 11, I believe, on the. No, my AC is a 10, so that does hit. So one
Really?
copy is down.
Okay. And it's going to make a second attack
All right, don't roll yet.
towards you.
I do this first.
Okay.
All right, that does not pass off to a copy.
Which
so
means
this attack goes to me.
okay.
So
That's
wait,
that's a 14 because he has
It's a 14,
disadvantage.
and as he misses this one, a horrific cacophony of too slow from 3 now Josue's is erupting, mocking him as he misses me.
And his final attack is going to go
Oh,
towards
I have to do this again to see if it
your area.
goes to. Well, that super
no.
doesn't go off to a copy. All right.
Okay.
The real Josue.
So that's a 15.
no!
15 to hit.
It's a 15.
Still too slow, loser.
Okay. So one of
Thank
your things
God.
is gone now. Right.
Yes, one of it's gone.
Yep, I'm taking the 1 pip off here.
Cool.
So wait, your dex is only a +1?
My dex is a +0.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not a very dexterous dude, my guy.
Plus
I
one
have no
breastplate.
stats. Each one of my copies has an armor class of 10 as a result. So he could swing and miss. It's just hard to miss.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what you can do.
I find it funny that attacks that would miss you would then hit the copy, so like sometimes it's better for him to get the copy.
Yeah, it's really a toss-up occasionally, but it's all good. It worked out this time. Thank God for smoke. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it saved you just then.
New
Yeah,
meta.
I would actually just be down right now.
New meta is rhinos and smoke.
Okay.
Smoking rhinos.
He can see the Berserker red guy is going to make a reckless attack onto Jogar.
Ruh-roh.
So this will be at advantage. So that's a 12.
Nope.
Straight into the ground next to your foot.
He risked
we
it
will
all.
close it out,
and got
please.
nothing.
still ready to go. And Josue, you're back up.
You're also muted again.
Emboldened by my new invincibility that I have found, we're going to go and summon my bad boys again.
Okay.
The croissants are back, baby.
I mean, the odds he hits you again is astronomical.
It's, I'm not going to be the one to say that. Alright. So, my aura has popped back up. I am obviously telling them to not murk my homies here. That would be
Okay.
pretty rude as fuck. And then I'm going to have the baguette bonk this man yet again.
Okay, so
So,
That
with advantage because you can see him, he can't see you.
I will take those odds, baby. Le bonk.
That's
Hey.
pretty good.
Oh, le bonk.
That is Mr. Captain. He had 9
Alright.
hit points left.
Oh, wow.
I'm just gonna chill here.
All right. Does Baguette do anything special to him?
The baguette, you know,
Take him down?
Your French
I
has
think-
gotta be a coup de grace.
I don't know. I just
This
hear
is-
bonk, and
this
like
is-
half his body just goes into
Well-
the ground.
so realistically, I could do like a really morbid thing, and like fucking impale him with my baguette through the mouth, feeding him his death, like filling him with
fuck?
radiance as he like fucking dissolves into a glow or something.
Yeah, so as the baguette goes straight down his throat, radiant energy emerges, and the force effectively explodes him in place.
Yes. So yeah, Josue's gonna like but recoil in horror a little bit at the tail end at what he just did. Oh god! Oh.
Okay, he's done. He's
I feel like
dead.
everyone in like a 15
Oh.
foot radius just gets splattered in like blood.
It's like the Swahagran again, the cannonball.
Well, when you
Uh,
said that it hits him in hits him into the ground, this was the image I had in mind. I put it in off topic.
Bonus action movement. Anything there, Josue?
Give me a second. Nope, that was everything. I'm
Okay.
gonna chill here. Yeah, because the one guy can attack me. I don't want to get attacked.
And they only have one attack anyway, so
Yeah, they only got one attack. I'm not gonna risk it here.
Cool.
Yeah.
He's dead. Jogar.
So did you say that guy above me made a reckless attack?
He did. So you have
Right.
advantage on
Oh,
him.
so I have advantage on him. I sensed his reckless attacks, and I go, "Ooh, someone's leaving themselves wide open." So I'm just gonna strike
Did you
him with.
skip your one dude?
Did I what?
Did you
He's
skip?
dead.
He's dead.
The one,
Okay.
the one with the 9 initiative is dead.
Yeah. Okay.
That's. Oh
I
no!
think those have
That's-
advantage.
I had advantage. Thank
Yeah, but
Christ.
still.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Jiminy Christmas!
roll damage for the 14 first. 4. Okay.
Another one.
Roll damage for the 15.
That's 10.
6.
He's still standing.
He is still standing. You get 2 good whips on him with the quarterstaff.
Since I have advantage on this, I'm gonna have burn my second to last key point. I'm just gonna uncharm strike the shit out of this guy.
Okay. First one hits. Roll damage. 5.
Is this motherfucker still standing? I
Yep.
feel like we hit him a lot.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay, last one.
Oh, there it
Oh,
is!
yeah.
That's a crit. All right. Roll. What is it now? 2d6.
it's damage plus an extra die.
I think if you
I'm pretty sure
Like
it will
to roll
show
damage,
up if
it'll
he does
do it.
damage.
Oh, no.
Really?
Did it
That's
do it right?
it?
No, I don't think that
Roll.
doubled
So
it,
roll
though.
another d6.
roll it, yeah, one more d6. So
Okay,
12
so-
damage.
As this final hit comes in, you feel the skin where you land upon this gray Goliath feels like it hardens as this final punch comes through. And while this is a debilitating hit to probably most any other creature, it's able to resolve itself almost with the endurance of stone.
Oh!
Um,
He's still up.
And I need to roll a d12. That sucks. D12 plus 4. So that's 12 minus 7, and he is still standing.
What the fuck? If you could see Jogar's face, it's full of visible disappointment right now.
Jogar has a history with things not going down
Dying
when
when
they
they
should.
should.
Yeah. In
His
fact,
number one
it makes
fan,
him,
giving flesh once again.
it makes him look.
Sorry.
He has a visibly upset face right now, like
It
because he knew that should have been a fatal blow, but
It looks like it took some effort on his part to channel whatever that effect was on his body to lessen that last blow.
And after that, Jogar looks down and realizes he's surrounded by radiant baguettes, and whatever this guy does, he's still gonna get eviscerated at the start of the next turn.
Croissants.
Piranhas.
Croissants, I'm
Respect
sorry.
the pastry.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't see, it's foggy.
Is it croissant?
Alright, Warg. Oh no, you're up there. Alright,
Baked good egg.
Atlas, you're still grappling this thing, so he's gonna try and bite you again. You did not use Reckless, so this is just a normal roll.
That's right.
So that's a 19.
Yeah, that still hits.
So you
Oh,
take
babe.
4 piercing, 8 half for rage. And I'll need you to make a strength saving throw with advantage.
14.
The 14. Still
Barely
trying to
made it.
bite your calf to take you down, and it's still not working. Okay. He's done. This guy is completely and utterly useless. So he's gonna do the only thing he can do,
Is he gonna run?
and he's going to Sacred Flame the Rhino.
Okay.
So, Huegriff,
Deck save.
dexterity saving throw, please. It's
Oh my
19.
God.
Oh!
What the Lord.
Rhino.
On a top hat
Alright.
and a cane that starts dancing. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Not even close.
What is
Uh,
this?
Furbolg that's still into the rhino's horn winds up absorbing the radiant blast of energy.
Like a
The
lightning
rhino
rod.
Friendly
escapes
fire.
unscathed. He's dead. Huegriff, you're back.
Okay. So let's see. How far is the rhino from the guy right now? 15. So the rhino will have to back up a little bit. Is the table knocked over at this point, or is it still there?
The table is still up. The tent is still up.
Okay, I don't really.
It'll be a strength check if you want to knock them down.
Yeah, I
You'll
don't
have
enough
advantage
room-
because you're a large creature.
Yeah, no, I was thinking enough room to back up to get him, but can't get that. Yeah, he'll do his best at running at him, and then try goring him with the normal gore attack.
Okay, so roll your attack. 17. Without the added extra momentum of charging full in, the rhino isn't able to find his horn into this creature as it has before.
Damn,
So sad.
it's just not the same.
So wait, did he hit?
No.
Really? Okay.
Priests have high AC sometimes.
Huegriff will use a first level spell of Cure Wounds on Josue.
Cool.
Oh, thank you, my friend.
Roll your D8.
How much? How much? Give me that big healing, baby.
That's weird. Here. There it is.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
big
Ooh.
healing, baby.
Yeah.
Is that
Thank
max?
God
You
somebody
crit,
in the
man!
party heals.
Holy crap!
And then with his bonus action, he will shoot this guy.
Which one again? Bottom or top?
Bottom.
Roll your attack, please. 25. You burn him. 10 radiant damage. And
Alright.
he is really struggling to keep himself up.
And that is my turn.
He's
I'll let the
still going.
baguettes do the rest.
You have singed more. This radiant energy is singeing more of the fur off of the bugbear.
We've done a lot of radiant damage to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
If it's not fisting bludgeoning, it's radiant. Don't fight angels, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to move at all?
Nah, I'm good.
Cool. Atlas, you are grappling the warg and trying to punch the other guy.
Alright. Atlas is starting to get real sick of this warg, and this is for you, Joe. He's gonna give this thing a pile driver.
Hell yeah.
All right, roll your attack.
Tavern Brawler, here we go. And we're gonna go ahead and make it reckless.
Let's do it.
That is 20.
Ooh.
Soft.
All right. How do you kill him, Joe?
He is going to turn around this thing so its head is facing in the floor, and it just goes, "Ole Oxenfried!" And he just jumps and brings it down with all his weight.
All right, roll your damage.
And damage is...
I guess I should have had you do that first. 7 plus 2 is 9, and yeah, that thing's way dead. Good stuff.
Man.
All right. He is dead. You're still grappling it if you so choose.
I let go.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move over here. Now what do we have here? And he's gonna... we're gonna Tavern Brawler because I want to grapple him.
Okay.
Caught
I'm
between
gonna-
an Atlas and a Rhino.
Alright, because we're reckless... Ooh, that's an 11.
So 11 doesn't go through.
Alright, I actually
Punch
want
him
to...
straight into his chainmail armor. You hear the pinging come back at you.
It says, when you hit a creature. Okay, so I cannot grapple him.
No, so he is still there.
That might very well be turn, because I got nothing else at the second.
I think
Okay.
you might need to step forward one more just to... So you're in
What
melee
was
range
that
with
up
him, right?
there?
No, he has a 10-foot reach because he's a giant.
Okay.
I can make
this
that
guy.
in if you so choose.
It's all good.
No, you're good.
Hit me with that save, baby.
That was it, right? All right. So
Wisdom
this
save.
The
wisdom saving
baguette
throw.
saves.
2. This is gonna be bad, isn't it?
We'll find out.
That's a 12.
Guess who got the 13 DC from level 5, baby?
All right, roll your damage.
Nice. Oh!
God, that
That's not
Yeah.
bad. That is not
That's-
bad.
That's pretty rough. How did the baguettes finish him off?
The croissants are going to... You know what? We're going to end this fight with a theme.
no.
There's going to be like a bunch of tiny croissants that just like fly down his throat. And he's going to
Why?
explode like his counterpart. From
I
the
hate this.
Not like
Are
this.
you trying
Oh.
to support these like gore fetishes? What's going on here?
I'm not
I
going to
am
elaborate
I am-
on this one.
I am doing them a kindness. They get to taste God before they die. With these baked goods.
I get that this is supposed to be divine, but this is a
He
little
is
ridiculous.
Done.
Josue's
Alright.
going to be meditating a little bit after this fight.
That would have been his turn, but you know. Davey.
Ah!
Seeing that he kind of hopped, I will attack with the trident the guy above me. Actually, that has advantage because he reckless attack.
He did.
So
He did.
18 to
18
hit,
lands. Roll your
dealing
damage.
2 damage.
All right.
It has 3 prongs. How did you only do 2 damage?
That is
I
kind of rough.
poked him with the middle one twice. Just went.
Dang,
God.
son.
Into the hide armor, just barely. Only one of the spikes pokes through the hide armor. The other
Okay.
two get caught.
And that seemed mildly effective, so I will do it again. Another 18
also
to hit.
hits.
Roll again, see if you
Dealing
crit.
7.
But no, he
That's
got
a
the
bit-
advantage
Oh, no,
that
wait, never mind.
one. 7.
That's on me. I'm dumb.
All 3 make it through the hide armor this time as you go back through the same hole as the first time.
Oh my
And that
god.
little extra push gets in. and he is really, really struggling to stand up.
God.
Oh god, the croissants are gonna get
I
him
know,
too.
Jogar was
Actually,
just
like a
forced to
bunch of
watch
waiting
one guy die
piranhas.
from
Bandit
Chris
captain.
Rock.
Yes.
All
The
right.
group. Kill secure.
Chief is dead. The Borg is dead. Captain is dead. It is.
Hit me with that save,
Mr.
baby.
That's a 3.
Oh my god.
You can roll damage if you'd like, but he has 2 health right now.
Well, alright. So, the croissants are gonna flit gracefully along as they do straight for his mouth, and right before they were talking about, no, not this time! Not like this! And then they're just gonna kind of like batter him to death, divining him with, burning him with divine radiance as they do.
Face them
Very
with their
nice.
buttery goodness.
Little flakes falling everywhere.
He's dead.
Lando Lakes, maybe.
It's beautiful.
All right. And Houseway, it's your turn again.
Well, I guess I'm going to move over here now. So I'm gonna go. Where is this?
You and the 3 of you are pulling up like a gang.
I'm gonna go hang out with my rhino homie over here,
You say that.
and we're gonna drop some more divine shenanigans on this man. We're going to just hit him with the sacred flame. Let's see if he can save.
Let's see if he can
Well.
do.
It should be
Let's see if he
13,
can pull a
shouldn't it?
rhino.
Should be. Why the fuck is it 12? Yeah, my spell save is DC 13.
Oh, cool. Dexterity.
Dexterity. Yeah,
Dexterity.
you might.
This is looking pretty not great. That's a 6.
Let's
God.
rhino.
2d8.
Guys, putting up
Let's
numbers.
go.
2d8.
All
right. As the
That's-
energy comes down, right? Yes. The radiant energy comes down. You see his skin start to harden through chainmail. Needs to roll a d12. It's a 9. And the effect doesn't, as the skin kind of hardens around, the radiant energy just kind of comes onto him, but doesn't singe him as it did the other creatures prior.
Unacceptable. Now, I can't go after him with the baguette this turn, but the baguette is going to get in position.
If he didn't have that, he would not be doing too hot.
Yeah, baguette's going to move down there.
Okay.
And then that's going to be my turn.
Cool.
Fortunately for me, all I have to do is wait.
He is dead.
Eh.
Jogar.
All right. I'm gonna run right at this guy.
Okay.
Can I run to here and I'm gonna do like a little leapfrog over Josue. Hopefully he can
Oh, this is
support my
incredible.
weight.
Sure. So
Hold up, wait. He has to. So I have mirror images still. And you don't know which one is the real me either.
You could just run around him.
So
No, but I want to leapfrog over him.
Yeah.
okay,
This is
so
if you.
first
I
you
think-
leap over the short little wall next to you, which is kind of hard considering all of the shadows and fog surrounding you.
So are you? Hold on. Are you committed to trying to hop over me here?
Of course.
I think we got to do this properly, my guy.
Okay, so
Let me
you're
roll.
trying to
this
climb. You're trying to climb him.
And then
You're gonna make an athletics check.
before that,
Hold up,
yes,
no,
it's
no,
just being
first.
real.
Josue rolls a d20.
Oh, that's hitting a copy, my guy.
Can you roll a d20?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
uh,
D20. I need to get a 6 on the first copy, an 8, and then I believe an 11 on the last. To
Damn, you were
Oh,
rolling a lot of
he's not
single digits before.
Trying to hurt you, though.
It's not an
he's
attack.
not, but it's not me distracting him. It's there are mirror images, so there is this chance of him hitting me. Period. Right now,
Right, but that's for attacks.
but he's trying to leapfrog.
he's trying to
So
leapfrog.
if
He's
he
trying to
leapfrogs,
contact.
he
physical
goes
count.
to touch a mirror
Because-
image.
Oh, you
he
tried.
Just
He does not know which one is the real me, and I'm sure as fuck not looking back at Jogar about a leapfrog over my ass.
You actually can't see him until he comes out of the fog, so you can't see him right now anyway. And he can't see you.
yeah, he
I
can't
just did
see
a
you.
first Josue. I'm like, ooh, this looks fun.
You fall through him.
Sure, roll a acrobatics check.
Jesus Christ!
Because
It-
you missed him.
It should be fine. 17's good.
Grab what you think is Josue. And turns out, somehow it's not. Could it all be a lie? You
This
barely,
definitely
as
dissipates.
all of your
the copy, though.
momentum goes forward,
Oh my
You
god.
stumble, and you wind up landing prone next to him. So if
Oh,
you
even with
run
the
over-
17 acrobatics?
Oh wait, that was a 17. I'm sorry. I thought that was a 1. Anyway, I stopped reading.
I
at
mean,
some
there is
point.
a one there.
All right,
You read one number and you're like, that's enough.
that's true. I read that wrong. All right, you wind up. You don't wind up past him. You wind up effectively to the north of him directly.
Okay, yeah.
You're
Just
able to
like,
like catch yourself and reorient without falling prone.
You still
You
have
do
your
that.
second image.
Huh?
You still have your
There's
second
no
image.
way that doesn't dissipate my image. A man crashing through it? It's like
I
any
mean-
attack lands. How is that not an attacked land?
Not an
That's
attack.
not an attack land.
It's an ability check.
He
He
literally
was trying.
puts
He was
his-
rolling.
He goes to leapfrog. He puts his arms through my copy.
Yeah.
I don't see any scenario in which my copy survives.
Nah, your copy survives that.
If
You got
DM
two
wills
stuff.
it, my copy will survive.
You can stay there.
It doesn't make sense to me, but
See
I'll
if it
take
even matters.
Well, your arms,
Okay.
your astral arms should be able to reach the guy if you wanted to hit him.
Right.
oh, it's true, but I think I should be able to make it to him. Can I can stand in the spot next to him to the right?
Yeah. So it's difficult terrain to get there because you're trying to go between your two.
I have 20 feet left, so is that enough?
Sounds good.
All right. Also, Josue, you hear Jogar come out. He sees you for a split second and go, Josue! And then you hear you hear him jump, and you just hear, oh, fuck! He just rolls over.
No, Fred!
Oh. Holy shit, there's more of you! But he gracefully gets himself back up and rolls over to start smacking the shit out of this guy with a quarterstaff.
All right. First attack. 20 lands for 4. You bludgeon it. It goes straight between kind of the coatings of the chainmail and cracks him right in the neck.
And then I'm going to put some spin on this next one where I'm just going to do a whole, 360 spin. Hit him right in the head, hopefully.
16 does not hit.
What the fuck? Alright, and then I'm going to punch him as well for my bonus action. Just once.
Yeah, just once. 12 does not hit. You punch him straight into the chainmail. And hurt your hand a little bit, but you're a monk. So who
Spicy,
cares?
man. Jesus Christ.
Org is dead.
Alright, boy, you know what time it is. Roll
know-
me that save.
This is purely for your benefit. He has. We'll see if he's. Yeah, he fails. How much? 12.
12 radiant damage.
That puts him at negative 11 HP.
Good gravy!
So what
Jiminy
do the
freaking
croissants?
Christmas!
What did the croissants do this time?
So he's got chainmail, right?
Correct.
So they're gonna fly under the chainmail and bake him. And that
Yeah.
nice little thing that they have.
You know, I just had this horrifying image of the bag. No, not the bag. It's the croissants. Do you know that one scene in what's it? The Mummy: The Returns, where the scorpions are like crawling out the guy's
Yeah.
mouth? It's the same thing, just with croissants.
I
I
also imagine what's it? Alice in Wonderland, the plates dancing and stuff in the Mad Hatter's room, just like
Oh, I was imagining them like boomerangs.
Oh god,
mean,
that's
that's
super
fair.
aggressive.
And with that,
Josue does not fuck around with no barons.
I have to say, I'm really happy with the rhino. Like, statistically, I don't think it's the best choice, but it is really fun.
this is battering ram things. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
after watching this guy die, Jogar turns to the right, sees the rhinoceros, looks at Josue and goes, "What is this thing? I have never seen this before in my life. What the hell is this thing?"
That's a good question. Huegriff, where did you meet this thing?
Sorry, just give me a second.
It's
I just
the
love the
face.
idea that it didn't occur until after comment. You're like, wait a minute, where the fuck did this come from?
Face spirits, man. They got a mind of their own.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, one
I
other
can
thing. I need to shrink down now. Now that
Yeah.
I'm out of rage.
I can call upon the Fae to aid me, and they can take many forms, including this.
Oh my goodness.
Can we eat
Very
him?
well done. guys.
No.
When he's gone, he disappears. You can eat
Yeah.
the warg.
Yeah.
Eh.
They are
I've
like,
eaten
yeah,
that
energy
before.
beings. They can take physical forms, but that's not the real state, so.
Could be the
Also,
warg.
the fog
Not sure.
around Davy just dissipates.
Yeah.
Does
Oh,
he
there you
inhale
are,
to take
Davey.
it back, or is it just fly away?
It
You
just-
inhale like one big hit, Hollis comes back.
Nah,
Jesus
it
Christ.
has to go out eventually. I can't keep that all in.
Yeah.
It goes to the wind.
Ha!
Okay. So you have defeated the toll crossing after you refuse to give them a whopping 4 gold.
Their lives were worth much less.
We spent a lot of money on that outhouse.
It was 1 gold each, and Jogar was going to go for free because he lived there.
They did not say that at all. What the fuck?
That was after
No,
you
they,
said it
they
was.
did mention that because your
They did.
parents lived there, they were gonna let you go free, but the rest of us had to pay.
Don't remember that at all. I
Okay,
just got
I have-
mad.
Okay,
Well,
I
it was
have,
after that they continued to insult your parents, so you went a little.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we weren't cool with that part.
Yeah, no, they were not nice people, but you killed them over 4 gold. It was great.
Deservedly so.
That doesn't
No,
make me feel
it was
good,
4
right?
Fair.
gold and working for the wrong person.
Yeah. Also, there was that smoke cloud. Nobody saw who swung first. Maybe we were defending ourselves.
I
That's
forget
true.
who even did that. Who did?
I think it was actually Davy. Or no, it was
No.
Huegriff.
Davey
technically it was Huegriff, but that was in response to him seeing that everyone was prepared to get ready to fight.
Yeah.
You didn't attack first. The Rhino, I think, attacked.
Yeah.
The Rhino came in first,
Yeah.
and then you starry for him.
You know what?
Alright,
That's
yeah.
an act of nature right there.
Yeah.
You didn't have anything to do with this.
Crazy phase spirits.
Yeah.
So I have 80 good berries, so anybody who's damaged, let me know, and I can give you as many
Oh,
bananas as you
wow.
Did you
want.
say 80?
Yes, 80.
I could down 15 of those.
Hey, 20
My
more
God.
and we get an extra life.
Okay, everybody
I'm
put in
sorry,
chat
I'm
how
blue.
many good berries you're taking from Huegriff. He'll be you'll be opening up his bag and just a bag of fucking various berries.
Oh my god. This is ridiculous.
It's at the cost of if we're attacked at night, I only have 1 spell, so.
Also, I cannot believe that mirror image is not a concentration spell. That shit is fucking
That's
disgusting
crazy.
with the shit that you could do. It's fucked
Better
up.
than fucking what's it called? Than wood armor or whatever it's called, bark skin, which is concentration.
Yeah, no, the
It
fact that I
only
can
works
mirror
if-
image in fucking Spirit Guardians is fucked up.
I can't believe I just get free one-way fog.
Not
We were
free. It's a channel
unknowingly
divinity.
building
It's a
some
channel
degenerate
divinity that
something.
refreshes on short rest.
Oh, really?
That's a
Yes.
short rest?
That's a
Yeah.
short rest. Yeah, channel divinity is short rest. I get it back.
What the fuck?
How many channel divinities do you have? Just the
You
one?
get 1 per short rest. Yeah.
Okay. So that's a little bit better, but that is really cracked.
Busted.
Especially with our whole wombo combo of, Davey just standing in the middle.
That's
Yeah, pretty much.
well,
That's not even optimal, too. Like, in theory, you'd be standing in front, we're standing slightly behind you and can still see and then do our stuff.
we're 1 fireball away, homies. That's all I'm saying with that strategy.
Yeah.
We are 1 fucking fireball away.
Josue is
Huegriff has
very well
absorb
aware of
elements.
the fireballs.
Yeah.
Huegriff has
Painfully
absorb
so.
elements, so he's not too worried.
As an
I got
aside,
danger sense, as long as I can see it.
Can I start looting these guys?
I mean,
Sure.
Put it down in their pockets?
in one
That's true.
level,
It
I
works.
get my aura of protection that literally gives us a +5 to all saving throws as long as you're 10 feet away from me.
You must be
God.
in the cloud. Embrace the cloud.
so for pillaging the fallen enemies, you can make an investigation check. If someone wants to help you, you can either make it at advantage or you can each make your own.
I will absolutely.
guide
Oh
Joker's
yeah, I was
doing
gonna
it.
say, yeah, you could do that. I
Okay.
can help him in general.
Alright, so advantage then?
Yep. So advantage and add d4. 21?
Maybe.
Or, yeah, roll your d4.
54.
You can add a d8 too if you'd like.
Nah, I'm just giving you
That's a
You go with
strong
the
20.
Okay, so that's a 20. All right, so as you kind of rummage through, you're going between all the bodies as they're spread about. Collectively, between them all, you find 25 gold,
Oh, nice.
52 silver. The druid, not the druid,
You said 52 silver?
52 silver, 25 gold.
Man.
They're charging
The-
some people silver. They're ripping us off.
A man from the tent that cast the fog cloud was holding a sprig of mistletoe, which somehow like rigor set in as the rhino like spasmed his muscles and he kind of crushed it. You find
Jesus.
a brown pouch on the bugbear. You kind of open it up and it's a bunch of very large nail clippings.
Oh!
Ugh.
You just hear in a tent, Jogar opens the bag, you just hear.
And on the Goliath that was in the chainmail casting the sacred flames, around his neck, you find this is metallic. It's like rusted, but it's like a blood red color. This metallic taloned claw
Ooh.
that was on a chain around his neck.
That sounds like it's some sort of amulet or some sort of
Necklace.
well,
We
what I'm
should,
trying to say,
symbol.
a holy symbol. Holy symbol. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah.
I want to
Um,
do a
You
religion check
do
on that. at
see
some
one
point.
more thing, Jogar, on that brown pouch. There's a little label on it that says Gartox Offerings.
That's the nail clipping bag?
That's
Yes.
the nail clip. Yes.
Gartox Offerings.
I just close it up and. Do I take this with me?
We
No,
might need it
toss it
later,
into
but
the
like
woods.
in character, would you? Like metagaming, it will probably come up later, but like in character, do you think Jogar would?
Oh, I'm not thinking about using this for like a future quest thing. I'm thinking about throwing this at someone.
So there is this whole time
Oh
there
my
has
God.
been a bonfire roaring on like roaring on the side of the road.
Yeah.
As an aside, Josue,
Yeah, I
you said
noticed that.
you were thinking of something. So if you want to, Jogar, you can share your
Yeah,
find.
I
you
wanna
can describe
look
him as
at
illustrated.
this, like the whatever he was wearing, the claw thing.
So
They do look
it's
like
not
a
like
rhino
it wasn't
cozy
like grappling; it was
fire.
just like on a chain, kind of by his neck.
On a
Make
chain, good.
make a religion
religion
check.
Check or a history check or.
Religion.
Thank God, I'm proficient in that, baby. Look at that +1.
All right, so that's a 10.
Yep.
This appears to be a holy symbol. Probably how he was channeling his magic. The god it's associated with, you're not entirely too sure. It doesn't seem to be one of the prominent deities within the realms. But the claw itself has this kind of troll-esque humanoid look to it.
A what-esque humanoid look?
Troll-esque humanoid look, or
Oh.
humanoid-esque troll look.
Interesting.
Oh,
I don't know which one should be the esque and which one should be a normal one, but that kind of
It's
idea.
up for debate.
hmm.
Alright, while we're all together though, Joker takes the 25 gold and gives 5 gold pieces to everyone else? Yeah.
Aw,
Isn't
thanks,
that-
homie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Atlas
that'll
will
cover the rest of the
actually
meal.
actively refuse. He's like, "We're here to take care of your mom and pop. That shall be for you."
Joker grabs him by the wrist real hard and shoves the coin in his hand and clasps it close and puts it to his chest. It's your money. You guys are helping. On the
As
ship,
you-
we split things evenly. I'm doing it here too.
As you hand it to Dane, he's like, "Oh, thanks, dude. I mean, these are some decent digs right here. Why don't we rest up a little bit? I know I exert a lot of energy just now. We can get to your parents in a hot minute, right?"
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think a short
Well,
rest would be nice for everyone, right?
We want
Oh,
to think
all of that
carefully
tea.
about this. How far are your parents, Jogar?
You're
Ryan, how
less than
far-
an hour.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
less than an hour away.
I mean, we might be able
they-
to rest there.
Did you hear what I heard at the beginning? They knew we were coming. Especially if they find a camp of their dead companions, other members of the Baron's squad or whatever the fuck. They're going to know something is up.
There's a little ravine over there. Let's just dump their bodies there.
They'll just think it was a stray rhino.
If the toll is missing, they will find out. I'm just saying we need to be aware, and all bets are off. I don't think we're sneaking up on this man now. He knows we're coming.
Maybe
We
we
have-
have stop at your parents, make sure they're safe first, dude.
Yeah. For
Exactly.
full disclosure, I do have the rhino for another hour.
Oh, okay.
Gonna
So we
ride a
can ride that
rhino.
in. Jogar, if you want to ride in a rhino to impress your parents, I'm totally up for that.
I think
Yeah.
Oh
it should-
man, it's actually Donkey Kong.
Not my style, but anyone else can ride it if you're feeling tired.
it is definitely important as we go to the parents, especially we don't know how they're communicating. The one person who matched the uniforms, they walked the other directions than us. They weren't physically here. They're communicating through some other way.
Davey will pop a squat on the rhino since he doesn't want to move his little legs.
I was like, finish that sentence, please. He's just taking his shit right there.
I'll be honest, I was really hoping Davey would go on the rhino, but I didn't want to suggest it in case. But
And you
I
know
love
what?
the image of Davey like barely realizing what's going on, just on a rhino.
Atlas will go on the rhino too.
Those poor Ryan.
Hey, I
A humongous
deflated. I
man.
am not
Oh,
big
okay.
anymore. I'm
Okay, yeah.
back down to 6.5 feet tall. Not this hulking.
You're still the tallest one
Monstrous.
here.
Yeah,
So the
still,
tallest and shortest.
What a pair.
like I said,
You're
just like
DK and Diddy.
that's why I did it. Thank you very much.
Oh, I assume Josue has that holy symbol that he was looking at. That's in his inventory now.
I can hold on to it, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So
Did you divvy up the silver as well, Jogar?
Oh, I forgot about that shit. How much did I get? 52?
52.
Why don't you just hold on to it?
You got 25 and 52, as you can see.
I just want to
Somebody's
keep
very
track. I
creative
need to
with the
keep
numbers.
track of things.
Non-easily dividable. Alright, everyone gets 10 silver.
Alright, good enough.
You also found Jogar. Atlas, you saw it too. The fellow that you got that sprig of mistletoe off of that was gored by the rhino. Kind of, not necessarily like in his pockets, like he put them there, but you find a few kind of white feathers.
I got nothing for feathers.
Let's
if you
go.
want.
I'll put his thing. There was a white bird earlier. I'm not that smart, but do you think that was his bird?
There was a bird earlier?
Yeah.
White snowy owl flew past you guys.
That must be how they know.
Oh, yeah.
Could I
No.
make an intelligence check to see if that was his bird?
You can make a nature check.
Okay.
I believe in you.
You don't do that. Oh, never mind.
Epiphany. You have an epiphany.
Owls fly fast, and when you kind of take a look at these feathers, they look like they were plucked from a bird, as opposed to kind of naturally falling out. And you kind of notice that the fellow that Jogar found them on also had this sprig of mistletoe, which is a common focus for druid spells.
Jogar, I think I had what they call an idea, and this idea is that guy, he's one of them druidy things, and that white bird, what help me out here, what do they do? Like you did with the big
They fly?
spike dog?
The dog?
The big spike dog. He doesn't know what a rhino is.
Oh. Jogar doesn't know what the You mean the thing that's over there still?
Oh, he's
Yeah.
on top of it.
Yeah, he looks
Oh,
down.
okay, yeah, he's on.
What's that thing you do to make this thing?
I think Huegriff does something with like nature, but he hates nature, so it's like stars.
Well, he's actively like he doesn't really know Huegriff that well, so he's trying to like yell at him. What do you do to make this thing appear? What's it called?
You call upon the Fae. And the Fae
Yeah, I think that's what he did. He did it with a bird, though. But why did he do it with a bird when you can have a big spike dog instead? This is really cool, bro.
He probably thought a rhino running past us might raise an eyebrow or two.
Yeah, this is crazy. I'm loving every minute of this.
It's definitely a different experience than what I'm used to, I feel like.
Maybe we
Uh-huh.
get going now, dude.
Yeah, let's
Sure.
hit the road.
Yeah, let's
So,
have the rhino head up the party.
Are
with,
you
what's
leaving
called-
the bodies in the road and just on the side?
I suggest
or-
above game we do not. What do
We
you guys
can-
think?
Left of
Let's just
bodies
got
here
a
as well.
19 in nature.
There's a
So-
there's a
Probably
nice
knows that-
bonfire roaring right about there.
Rhinoceroses eat corpses, obviously.
I mean, there's a
I don't
nice
know
little
if the Fae would be
ravine
too
there.
happy with me making them do that. Just saying.
Roll persuasion.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh, this is James and the Giant Peach all over again.
I say we either stuff them into one of the tents or throw them on top of the bonfire.
I think that we could just put them all into the tent that the rhino didn't collapse.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gather up all the animals.
Let's reset the other tent back up too while we're at it.
Can I
I don't know, a
position-
rhino hit that, so that might be hard.
Oh, that's true. Is that completely pulverized here? It's gotta be.
Make
Dead, right?
a
6 hit points.
survival check.
Survival check? Oh, just use wait and see.
You're wise.
Where
That's
is
what it's
my
based off
survival?
He's not that wise.
You shut your whore mouth!
So, surprisingly, there's a hole in one side of the tarp. But if you
Position it so
twist
that's not
around
facing
the
road.
way the tarp was on it, then that can be kind of hidden away. Most of the spokes used for it were actually quite intact. Mostly the kind of tarp took most of the damage. Everything else just kind of got ripped out of the ground
of.
when the rhino hit it. So yeah, you can reset up the tent, and the kind of gored side is away from probably where most travelers will see it.
All right. Also, who's like the least fucked up body that we had? Because I know Josue blew up like 2 of them.
Probably the first. The Goliaths, the ones with the halberds, the red and blue, were both burned, radiantly burned. The warg was smashed pretty bad. The druid has a rhino-sized hole through the center of his chest.
Last guy was burned by croissants.
Last
Alright,
guy was
so-
burned by croissants.
To be fair,
So
he was burned underneath his armor.
you guys did quite a number on
Everyone died
all of
from
them.
Radiant burns.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take the
We
rhino
have a
guy.
type, I guess.
Because his is a little easier to hide. And I'll kind of position him on the table where it looks like he's been drinking a lot. So if you're passing by, you don't think too much of it. You just think it's a guy who had a good time.
Yeah, just
And
switch out his cloaks with one of the other people who don't have a rhino hole in the cloak.
Yeah,
Head over.
and I'll spill some beer or like ale all over the place. Look like they had a great time. And I'll kind of like leave someone's feet sticking out of the tent, so it looks like someone's kind of sleeping it off. You know.
Oh my god.
So you're trying to kind of position them in a way that's believable to onlookers. So roll a dexterity check.
Well, I could do that.
I'm gonna guide this man.
You're good in Dex. You're super good in Dex.
Oh yeah.
Baby.
So yep, roll your d4.
18.
Dear lord.
Okay. Yeah. So you've weekends at Bernie's. The tadpole
I know
collectors.
exactly what he's talking about. I saw that film.
One guy is passed out along the table. There's kind of some mug flying around. You
Arm
kind of
to
tip
make them wave.
you tip some like empty flagons over and kind of scatter around any ale you can find to give like the stench of stale beer. Surprisingly, their shoes weren't too hurt by all the radiant flames, so you can stick their shoe out of the tent, make it look like they're kind of passed out there. And
All right.
yeah, you effectively stage this that one guy is passed out drinking on the job.
Yeah.
Dro should be damned. And the rest are asleep on the job inside of their tents.
Uh,
So,
If I might add to this, could I put the warg back underneath the cart? That's
You
where he
can-
was.
sure, you can grab the pieces left of the warg and put them back underneath the cart. It's not like exploded like the one guy. That's actually a problem.
Yeah.
The warg, he's like bones are crushed. He's like fairly like limp and loosey. But yeah, you can stuff him back under. And from an on passersby, because it's kind of shaded underneath the cart, it would probably just look like a warg is sleeping underneath the cart.
Hmm.
Okay. Off to
Okay.
travel.
All right.
Wait, one last thing. Is there like a bucket anywhere?
Yeah, there's
Like
probably a
a
bucket
bowl?
behind.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
probably. It's like
Well,
yeah,
there could be a
this
water
is-
bucket for the fire if that's Strosha compliant.
Nah, these guys aren't dwarves.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
that's
a bucket
very fair.
around. What do you need a bucket for?
All right, I'm just gonna leave it next to like the little gate next to my guy, and then make like a little message that says "one goal for toll," and I'm just gonna leave it right there, just so people still think it's a thing still, so they won't kind of like be thrown off. They're still collecting gold, so it shouldn't be any problem.
Okay, what language do you write it in?
Oh, common. I
Okay.
know common.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think we pulled it off, boys. They'll never suspect a thing.
So you left a toll bucket,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you guys, are you short resting here before you go, or are you just gonna?
No,
They're
we're
very
gonna
good.
go
we
to
better
the
leave.
No, we gotta go.
parents.
Yeah.
Okay.
Days.
This rhino's on rent. He's due back in an hour.
Okay, very good.
I
We're
don't know
going
where to put
move.
the gold in.
He's a rental.
If you guys want to put yourselves on the top left of the map,
Oh, I dragged myself somewhere in the. Oh, I found myself.
ultimately it doesn't matter really where you are. It's been about an hour of walking up the road.
Okay, so the rhino can just make it and give a
Right,
little
so the
bow
rhino
before he
probably
disappears.
as you walk up, there's a sign you walk up to. Atlas and Jogar. It's written in Orcish,
Oh, I know that.
so you can read it. It says Snapthumb Farm, whatever that sounds like in Orcish. The two of you can read that.
Well, wouldn't your name still be your name in another language? Well, the
Not
farm
necess-
part would be different, but
Not necessarily. It would sound differently. I don't know how the orcs work.
It's probably sounds like farm. They don't have a Orcish word for farm. So.
Farm is still farm.
why is farm in English but not your name? Would you
Have you
introduce
ever
us
seen
to?
a band of orcs farm before? No. What the fuck's wrong with you?
We do not so.
Or Jogar, why do you not call yourself by your own last name? Like, why do you translate it? Like, it's your last name. You should just call yourself by it.
People butcher the Orcish language all the time.
Orcish is written in the script of the Dwarven language.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it would look
It's like
different than
English and
Wait.
Spanish use the same letters.
common. Right. So Orcish to common would be like English to Russian, or one of those.
No, no, Russian
Really?
has like backwards letters too.
They're called.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they're different
macaroons.
alphabet. Okay. So you guys come up. Jogar, you see a familiar sight as you kind of walk up the trail off the road. And you're home. The farm looks pretty much the same way as when you were here last. There's one kind of the main house, and then there's a few other kind of like, not outhouses, like storage building. Not like
Okay.
not barns necessarily. You guys weren't really a cattle farm,
I can hear your
Corn
chickens.
but some kind of like outbuildings. And you notice walking here, kind of along the roads of Chalk Estates, and now that you're kind of closer to your home house, no crops are growing here. No one seems to really have livestock. The land is not barren. It looks like it's just grassland or a field. But it should be. At one point in time, this was cropland. But it's the same story as when you were here last then. Nothing is growing on the farmland.
Now, Jogar's a little on edge since those guards on this, like, the road. Is there, like, any, like, things seem off here than usual, or no?
Nope.
Okay. With that, Jogar's gonna run up to the fucking front door and go do like real quick.
Okay. As you come up,
Is this
Attack
the
of
front door?
opportunity.
you do see
think
there is smoke
This
coming
might
out of
be
the
front door.
Okay.
chimney. Yeah, front door.
I know where my front door is in my house.
It's all fine. You guys hear a voice shout from inside. It's open. Come in.
Doesn't even recognize your knock.
There might be windows that they might have seen you walk in front of.
Jogar slowly opens the door.
Yep.
Peeks his head in.
I like the difference. You're like banging on the door, then they'll come in and you're like,
Oh, well, he heard his mom's voice.
Oh my gosh! There's
Sitting
an
inside.
moving.
So you guys are here probably 4 or 5 o'clock. Not eating dinner, but just kind of
oh, that's
enjoying
really
the
cool.
afternoon. And you see,
You got
Human
that
woman.
idle animation going.
oh yeah,
I love the choices.
there's like a 56-year-old human woman, 50-60-year-old orcish man, very tough and rugged looking. This is the man that could scare off a bear just by looking at it. And she sees you, Jogar, and her face is just flush with excitement that her son has come home.
Mama, Papa!
Jogar, you're back. Been so long.
Brinson does a little quick little shadow box with his dad, and then gives a nice gentle hug to his mother.
Oh,
It's been.
I haven't seen you guys in so long. I'm
been,
back.
We were so worried. Your ship came back and you weren't with them.
I forgot to get on the ship, and it was not me best at waking up in the morning, so kind of missed the jump on getting onto the ship that morning. So I've been wandering, although I've made some great friends along the way, and I guess they're all just still standing outside still, or
You guys
Yeah.
trickle in after. Jogar.
these are my great friends who have been on a long journey with me. Both of them prevented me from dying once, and I lift up my shirt and I'm like, check out all these scars I got from an owl bear.
My God, dude.
Your mother is horrified. Your father he's looking at you with a little bit of oh my, but also that's my boy.
Davey notably doesn't want to intrude on in a moment, so he's outside on the corner hitting his One Piece. Just kind of
Making a fog cloud that spreads around corners and into buildings.
Will, One Piece, One Piece.
Yep.
Oh my God. Real quick, what are your parents' names?
My mom's name is Valerie, and dad's name
Sunny.
Sonny.
Are you
His nickname
sure
is Sonny,
not-
but he has some kind of other name that I can't remember.
I can type it. It's
I
Sunny.
like to think
Not
in chat and
Dragon
Jogar
Ball.
can't remember it. He has another name, but it's a lot longer.
Yeah,
It's
my
like
dad's
Sunny
name is,
Day.
Yeah, but people just call him Sonny because
Sunny
they don't want
Danish?
to butcher the
Sunny
Orcish
Danish.
language.
Not nearly as unhinged.
But
Sunny
yes,
Danish.
these are my pals. This is Josue. He's a little burnt up, but we don't hold that against him. He's a great guy. He's been with us since the start. He's a personal. What's the word I'm looking for? I guess I heard people say life coach in the city. He's been a life coach for me.
Oh, Jogar, you are too kind.
You
And then here is Huegriff. Don't bring an animal near him. He hates them, but great guy. Knows his way around food. So, got together real well with him. And we've been, making some awesome food together and hitting the road. And then he also stopped me from dying a bunch of times, which is really nice. So, these people are great.
Real
I
quick,
love
your
how
Mother's
now
eyes
both-
widen when he says a bunch of times.
but,
I
what's it
love
called?
how
What-
Jogar has described Huegriff twice so far this session, and both times he's like, to him, it's like so like he's just describing him and he's so happy about it, but it just sounds condescending as fuck.
Yeah. When
That's because Jogar's not good for words, man.
yeah, when you were searching for the word, I thought you were gonna say scam artist and not know what it meant.
Yeah,
I
I
heard
wasn't
some people
sure
call
where the
him,
fuck you were
scam
going with
artist.
that one.
I can only imagine Huegriff. Hey, you want some snake oil?
Thank you for bringing our son home. It's been tough times here, as you can see. Not a lot of
Yeah.
trying to be farmers, but we're not. Jogar, when you haven't sent anything back in a while. We've kind of made some work in town. Paul got a smaller loan to get some cattle, but they didn't survive. Nothing we try and get exotic plants, or native plants, nothing is growing. It's been tough.
Wait, what do you mean? I've been sending money in the mail.
Yeah, I was with him when he sent those.
We haven't received anything from you.
I sent some like just last week from Neverwinter. Or a few weeks ago, I guess, at this point. It's maybe been a month, but...
We
Yeah,
haven't.
I think it took a week to get here, so that would be 2 weeks. You mail it on the ship that you're going on.
I know we haven't gotten anything. Last we saw the landlord's associate, there was an additional 50 gold paid off from the debt that we didn't pay, so maybe that was something you had sent.
Okay, so it did go to you guys, I guess?
I imagine so. It didn't come to us, but maybe he got it somehow.
Actually, so we might have... okay, well, how are things with the Baron? Because, just want to, get some feelers on how things are with him. In case something else might have happened that maybe might have, I don't know, gotten him upset at us, maybe, or...
He has his goons, and he comes around, not making threats, but letting us know that if we don't start coming up with payment soon, then he can take back his land. Last time he was here, he said the loan with interest was now up to 1250.
I look back at everyone. You guys have 1250 gold on you?
I'm sorry, my friend. They have nowhere near.
No. Do they accept cows? I can give them 8 cows for an hour.
I don't know if that's gonna work. Even if we did get cows, they wouldn't survive in these lands. We don't know. We've tried everything. He said he came here with this elven woman. She said she was a druid. Tried to do some incantation on the land, but still nothing. He's trying to say it's our fault, but it can't be our fault. And everyone has the same problem.
Yeah. Actually,
We
I
haven't
have a
heard
quick
this
question. What did these, this elven druid lady look like in his goons?
So the woman she describes looks like the woman Josue had talked to at the Adventurers Guild.
Was that the same one we killed on the road, or no?
The one
No,
on
it's-
the road
okay.
was wearing...
They're dressed the same, but not the same person.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's,
Right, so
I recall that.
What you saw on the road was a furbolg that looked like an elven man.
Okay.
There was another furbolg that you found with white feathers. There were 2 furbolgs in that encounter.
I mentioned them. I was like, have you ever seen those? Like, the people we follow on the road? Like, do they recognize the people I'm talking about?
There have been toll collectors there, started in the past couple months or so. Farron said he's making it a gated community, and so there's going to be extra amenities and extra security. around the areas.
And like, if you had to guess, how often do those guys come back here? Like from the toll road, like do they hang out there for like a week at a time before checking back in, you think? Or like
They're there a few days at a time. I only go kind of into town maybe once a week for maybe a day, maybe two. And I think they're the same ones when I go and when I come back. Theron sometimes goes into town, but he would have just been there. I saw him at the outside of Sea Elves when I was there a couple days ago, so he probably won't be back for a little while.
oh, so he's still in town right now, is what you're saying?
No, he's back.
Oh,
He would be
okay,
back
okay.
home. She saw him when she was in town.
Gotcha.
He stays up in Did we ever tell you about or did you ever hear about the woman who owned these farms before him?
Someone mentioned it in the city.
I guess so. Apparently it was this dragonborn woman named Arella, and she had it and had some kind of workers. And she passed away a little bit before we purchased the land. And Farron was named, it was their nephew, I guess, and he was named as the inheritor. And he kind of split up the land and sold it off, and we were some of the people that kind of bought it. It's a good price for farmland. It had been pretty safe from when Arella was around, and it still is pretty safe now. Pa can take care of most of the kind of wild animals that make their way in, and we don't get too much trouble out of the mountains. Your Pa can kind of scare them off too. But yeah, just something when he came in, kind of farming hasn't been as good. He says he's tried to help, but doesn't seem like it's doing anything. He lives now out in Arella's old manor house out by the lake a few miles up the road.
But he hasn't been like openly threatening you guys, right?
He mostly financial threats that
Financial threats.
we need
Mostly
to.
passive aggressive comments.
Yeah, because the people, the Toll House people, were said some pretty nasty things about our farming skills, and I didn't take too kindly to it. Which I'll let you know that things might have gotten out of hand. I don't know who threw the first punch. But
Jogar, you're always getting into trouble.
yeah, but they're
I
dead.
thought you said these. What?
The timing of that was perfect. Oh, Jogar, you what?
You killed his men.
I mean, self-defense?
When you think about it, they killed themselves when they thought they could take us.
Oh, Jogar. I mean, as a vicious landowner, they're toll collectors. And you killed them.
I mean, there was a rhinoceros, there was baguettes, I mean,
Croissants.
there was a bunch of smoke. I mean, I couldn't tell who I was swinging at half the time.
What's a rhinoceros?
We had it parked outside like 2 seconds ago, but it disappeared.
They can vanish?
I haven't been smoking. Not
What kind of
recently.
creature is this? That's good, Jogar. Dare to resist drugs and violence.
Meanwhile, Davey outside coughs and gags a little on his pipe.
She goes
Well,
into your
well,
old
I-
room. She goes into your old room and takes out a t-shirt that no longer fits you that says Dare, makes you wear it.
But I mean, they threatened us. They were not really forthcoming, and so one thing led to another. But I don't think they could know it was us. I mean, I don't think they could know it was us, right?
Let's hope so. We don't need to. For a small fellow, he seems very strong.
Baron?
Yeah.
He might also be an illusion.
Oh yeah, that guy was an illusion on the road, wasn't he?
What was the out of the game? What was the race again of the thing that I know he was
Firbolg.
pretending to be something, but
He
what
was
was the
pretending
race?
to be an elf, but or a
He was a
half elf,
furbolg.
but he
Oh.
was really a furbolg.
Firbolg. Okay.
Furbolg, which are ancient, kind of how Dragonborn are anciently derived from dragons. Furbolg, somewhere deep in their ancestry, have some ties to giants.
Okay.
The other,
Yeah.
there's a bugbear, and there are also a couple of Goliaths, which are linked through ancestry back to storm giants.
Storm
Big
giants.
storm giants.
Hmm.
No,
And he
that's interesting.
seems, when he comes around though, so that's what you guys know. As your mother describes kind of the people that come around, it's usually, she's describing elves or half-elves coming around with Varen.
But you never seen Goliaths or Furbolgs before?
No creatures that big. The giant folk tend to stay kind of cooped up in the mountains. And some of the trolls ran back into the mountains long time ago. They haven't been able to kind of make their way back since they were ran out of the city. Oh, long before our time, ancient history.
Real quick, did you mention that the Baron himself comes out on these little tours of the farmland?
Sometimes, not every month, when the debt collector comes. Sometimes he sends, he has, you know, that guy is kind of large for, what did he call himself? I think he called himself a gray elf. He was large for a gray elf. He sometimes comes by himself. But sometimes he comes for the debt collection, make payments. We pay what we can, but it's really not enough to cover back the interest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when's the next payment? And do you have enough for it?
No, but he was here a week or two ago, I believe. If that kind of last credit he mentioned about was from you, Jogar, we should be okay for the past month's interest at least.
Okay. Hey, Josue or Huegriff, do you guys know anything about, what's the word? I know nothing about money. What's the thing when you got coin, but you have to pay someone back, and then, you have to, like, pay them back, but it's not the interest, but you want to redo things to, like, maybe make it easier to pay. Do they do that here?
Oh, honey, we tried to talk to him about refinancing, but he wants us to either
Sorry.
pay off he either wants the principal paid off or he wants the accrued interest paid off. So right now the principal was 700 back when we bought the place. So the accrued interest now is up to 550. He said if we could come up with either of those, he might consider some type of deal.
Well, it's lucky for us that my life coach is here. Because I trust him with a lot of things. And there may have been some mishaps, but I feel I can believe him 100% now. And I feel like Josue is the most charming guy I know. And I feel like he can definitely talk to someone down at the estate and possibly talk his way into helping us pay less or maybe clear the debt altogether.
If your friend is that suave,
Look at him!
she's a little
I'm gonna blush. I'm gonna blush at this.
How would
flattery.
we know when he's
Son-
been
Sonny gives you
scorched
a
by two
stern
fireballs?
kind of like my woman.
Listen, no. I mean nothing. Listen, I am here. Jogar had told us a little bit about your plight with the farm. We have part of the reason is that we are here. We came to help you. We value Jogar very much as a companion. He has proven himself to be a true friend to us. We figured that we owed him, and we could come and try to help with this. I know the Baron may have offered you a deal to renegotiate to a better deal. Based on everything that you have said and everything that I can glean on this man from all the stories I have heard, I can't imagine any kind of deal he offers you is going to be good.
Anything might be better than this, even if we can kind of get some of the balance forgiven, or if we can get the land to start growing, then we can actually kind of not be trying to find odd jobs to make the payments back when we can't farm on the land. That's why we bought this. We wanted to get out, kind of have more of a peaceful life, away from raids. The place was supposed to be safe, out of the city and the bustle, and kind of be farmers in a nice place. But maybe if the land could start to grow, then maybe we'd have better luck too.
You know, Huegriff, now that I think about it, you are pretty in tune with nature. Did you feel anything coming across his farmland compared to where we were at? Was there anything out of balance that you could grasp?
So, you wouldn't have seen, or necessarily, nothing in the air would strike you as being off, but you haven't kind of you haven't done any in-depth investigation as to what might be happening.
Yeah. Yeah, Huegriff says I could take a look around and see if anything seems off.
See, aren't these guys great? They're like so ready to help me. I mean, like, it's the two best friends a guy could ask for.
I'll guide myself. With the power of the stars, I'll figure out what's going wrong.
Okay, no.
With the power of the stars, I'll figure out what's going on a farm.
Make a nature check.
Oh, I'm bad at those.
Oh,
What?
man.
Isn't this your thing?
Supposedly.
Proficient.
He is the anti-nature
Oh,
23.
shit!
Oh, you get to add
Yes.
that on top of it. That might get you something extra. Go.
Yeah.
Oh
Might
no,
as
wait,
well,
you
my
did.
guy.
Roll your d4. So you have a 21.
Oh,
26.
26 with a crit. Hot
Yeah,
damn.
Huegriff says I'm not the best at this type of stuff as he absolutely knocks it out of the park.
He's so
So modest.
humble. He's so, like, modest. Like, what's
You
not to
are-
love about these guys?
So you go outside, and the grass, it all kind of looks okay. You dig your hands into the soil, and as you pick it up, it feels more like decay than farm soil. So if you imagine you like stuck your hand into like the pulp of a rotting tree, like there's mushrooms and all growing out of it, has
Okay,
more of
that's what
that
you
kind of
Yeah, I was
consistency.
gonna say
to it.
compost is really good for farms, but yeah. But yeah.
It feels like that. It feels like, as it's
Like
in
rotting.
your hands, rotting. It feels cold, even though it's kind of a relatively warm day, warm area. It feels cold, and it feels like it's almost, your hand feels dry touching this stuff, almost like it's sapping moisture from it. It almost has a necrotic feel to it.
Interesting. They figuratively salted the earth when they sold the farm. That's a real dick move.
It does not seem that this is some type of natural phenomenon.
Okay, I'll share my findings with the group when I go back in and talk about how it's really not a how it's a dick move to sell a farm and then salt the earth afterwards. Like that's what you do when like somebody kills your brother or something.
Jesus Christ.
I was afraid of foul play based on the stories.
But do you think this was set upon us by the Baron himself, you would say?
I mean, somebody had to take extra effort to make sure these farms aren't bad. Like, it's not like you just found them like this.
That's true.
Yeah, we don't. Like I said, we don't really know what there is to it, but something is causing these problems. We don't know if it's, if you say it's kind of rot and decay. I don't know what kind of curse could do something like that. How would this halfling man have the power to do something like that?
I had a lot of
Are you
magical-
able to what's the word? Not concentrate, consecrate? What's it called? This land? to the cleric thing. Out of thing, I'm totally blanking on the name. You know what I'm talking about?
Bless?
No, there is a
Bless.
spell like Consecrate Land.
There's a
it's more
druid
of a-
spell
yeah.
called Plant Growth. There is if you think it's cursed, there's a cleric spell called Remove Curse. There may be some other things, but unless you know more of what the actual effect is, it might be hard.
Okay. But yeah, in character, he basically just says, do you know a spell that might help here?
You can try taking, if you're mostly focused on the kind of soil itself and trying to figure out what's going on, if you guys want to take a look around the property and maybe there's anything else there, you might
there's just a giant skull that's just emitting necrotic energy. Oh yeah, that came with the property.
How would you like us to check for things, sir?
Investigation.
Oh, that's my favorite.
I'll guide myself again.
Somebody else do this. I'll guide you.
You gotta look for the toxic waste dump and lagoons from Siba Geige and Tom's River.
An 11.
Oh God.
11. Who's doing this?
Huegriff.
Huegriff? You're walking around the property. You're kind of taking a look to see what you can find. There's no real... there's not a giant necrotic skull sitting in the ground.
Damn.
What you do find, and I don't know if you saw the other one already, is another metallic rusted claw. Red.
Interesting.
Kind of like a troll claw.
Is it dug into the ground, or does it look like it was dropped and forgotten? Or
It looks like it might have... So the first one you saw was on a chain, so this one looks like maybe it fell off a chain and then was kind of stepped on, kind of pressed into the ground.
okay,
it's a
but
little
not
bit-
purposely planted.
No, it seems like it
Oh.
was maybe kind of dropped here after something.
Alright,
Make a religion check.
sure.
Make it
I
with
didn't-
advantage.
Ooh. Hey, there you go.
You've spent some time with giants, and you've learned their language. This claw resembles that of a troll, and is usually used as the holy symbol of focus for servants of Vaprak. V-A-P-R-A-K.
V-A-P-R-A-K.
Yeah. The father of trolls.
Father of trolls.
A lesser deity, typically can be seen as a warlock patron for people that serve the giant gods. He absolutely despises halflings.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I'm starting to think this guy's not really a halfling.
There's a good chance.
He views them as weak. Not very impressive. Worshippers of this god are not really common in these parts. As with kind of evil deities, they're not openly practiced in kind of the well-known places.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You want to share your findings with the rest
Oh,
of the
yeah.
group?
Yeah, so mainly talking to Josue, but kind of the whole party, I'll talk about the findings about that and point out how it's kind of odd that, doesn't really care for halflings, so we might not actually be dealing with a real halfling with all the illusion magic.
Would not be the first time we were dealing with a creature in disguise.
Thank God for
They are
dude.
dangerous. Although, this is a different nature. But this is
Davey.
concerning.
Davey, you're a halfling. Make a history check.
Oh, would David overhear this?
If you're
He's
around,
looking by the window.
if you're around and you hear it, make a history check.
Okay, I'll make a history. 12.
Well, you remember the early kind of tellings in some of the halfling dogma is about how one of the halfling gods of trickery bested Vaprak in a game of strength, and thus kind of banishing trolls from a halfling land. Vaprak is not very happy about this, and eventually the halflings that were left on the land nearly died of famine. But right before they died of famine, they were slaughtered by an incoming battalion of trolls.
Man, what type of bedtime stories do halflings get told? And then just before they starved to death, it ended up well? No, they got horribly killed.
You read the Old Testament, my guy?
Based on their size and like their like constitution kind of thing as like these little people, that in their society it's plain as day to just get into like an all-out brawl with each other because their punches don't really do much to each other. And so when they reintegrate with like the bigger society, it's a little bit of a culture shock, because if two humans duke it out, they can actually like potentially kill each other. So it's much more impactful when like big people fight, but halflings are like, nah, you step on me wrong.
Oh my fuck.
So remembering this, I guess Davey would kind of like step inside. Oh, Vaprak, he's not that scary, dude. I remember he got bested by one of my god's tricksters in a strength battle. He wasn't too happy about that though. I think famine is usually one of his key takes. This is most likely his doing. However, he doesn't like being cast away from a land. So, if this is his doing, it doesn't have anything to do with the halfling, unless he's the one that cast out Vaprak from here.
Sounds like we have some investigation to do.
Yes. Our
Well,
detective
we-
team that has the highest intelligence is, I think, 11 on our team, so...
Listen, my friends, when we work together, anything is possible.
Okay, real quick, does anybody actually have above a 10?
Intelligence?
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
think somebody does, right?
Johto is not in the party anymore.
I thought no,
Really?
but I thought Davey had
No, Davey has
modifier.
exactly a 10 in
Exactly.
intelligence.
I think 10 might be our highest.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
boy.
we're in trouble, boys.
Low intelligence, boyo.
No, 10 is average.
Yeah, 10 is average, so we're not... Well,
So,
half our party isn't stupid, we're just not bright.
I mean, to be fair, if we're talking about religion, I have a +1
Yeah.
and a +1 in history.
Yeah, plus intelligence, just the, what's it called, the raw information, you know. How you actually use that's wisdom.
Proficiency, baby. Listen, Josue has been living that way his whole life, my guy.
Yeah.
100% the application of the little bit of knowledge you do have.
Alright, so, where does the Baron stay?
He lives a few miles up the road in you said the big estate. Kind of overlooks a lake in towards the back. He stays there. A bunch of his guard stay there.
That
It's
is
kind of their
very close.
headquarters.
I feel we should, pay him
Be
a
worth
visit
stopping
and have
by.
a discussion about this, land.
I think we should too, but should we like rest up here for the night, you think, before going in there? I feel like
Yeah, what time is it actually? It took 4 hours or so to get here, and we had
That's true.
combat as well.
I'm
Yeah,
sure if
so you-
nothing else, Jogar would just love to sleep in his own bed again. Speaking of which,
so-
why do you have 2? Do you have a
I
brother
have
that we
no
don't know about?
idea.
That staying here is a good
Guest
idea.
room.
It's for sleepovers.
If you can accommodate us, of course. There are concerns given
Now there's
our
one bed.
run-in with the Tollmen before. It would probably be best for us to at least stick around for the night to make sure there's no retaliation against any farm.
I think we can do that. We only have we have 2 beds free in the next room, but you're welcome to kind of find place wherever you can.
Any place
stay
there is
here?
a floor, I am happy.
Yeah, of course. You're welcome. We'll make a nice orcish meal for all of you.
Hell yeah, let's go. Home cooking.
Some traditional orcish meal.
Yes.
Let's see if you inherited your cooking skills, Jogar.
And from outside, do they got beef tartar? I like me beef tartar.
So that's where we'll stop for tonight.
Thank you guys for playing, and thank you guys for watching.